Hi guys! Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I wanted to share with you some of the chaos that has been my life lately. As many of you may know, I am a doer of lots of things. I am a full-time small business owner, a handmade small business, a digital small business. I also have a Patreon, the Spark Society, as well as making money off of TikTok. And yeah, I just love doing all the stuff. I love being here with you guys on YouTube and making videos, Instagram, and chatting with you guys. I love doing all the things, right? So you're probably all shocked or not shocked that I got a job. Now, when I say that, I already obviously have lots of jobs and I am keeping all of those jobs. And when I say I got a job, I mean like I have the most part-time job ever. I was blessed to have this opportunity of getting to work at my local gym. So I clean, I help at the desk, sign people up, like all that kind of stuff at the gym, teach people how to do equipment, or at least I'm learning to do that right now. And right now it's only a once a week type thing. Now I'm also there to fill in, and sometimes that can be a little chaotic. The other week I ended up working 5 days. So the part-time job wasn't always so part-time. But realistically, I'm only going to be working at max 3 times a week, and that's only some weeks. Right now, it'll be 1 to 2 days a week. And honestly, I've been loving it. I get social anxiety really bad, even though I used to do sales in the agricultural world, and I can go live and chat and all that, but I still get social anxiety in person. So this has been like a new experience for me. Also, I've been training for my first half marathon, which I'm hoping, if you are the praying type or good vibes or whatever, please send them your way to sign up for my first half marathon in June. I want to do the Princess Run Disney at Walt Disney World half marathon next year, but registration's coming up and I heard it's just as bad as the Eras Tour. But this opportunity kind of fell into my lap, and it just felt like perfect timing, As many of you may know, I used to work for a big-time creator for a long time. I was influencing, and then I worked full-time on the team, and then the whole team was let go. It was really shocking and upsetting, and it really made me reevaluate so much of my life on what was my next step. And if you guys have been here, you know that I have been just doing it on my own. And that's hard in this economy, So when my husband, who works out at this gym, became close with the owners, because it's a small family owned gym, and I love it. They were saying that, it's hard. They would love to have someone helping out there, but the hours aren't a lot. The hours are kind of chaotic. And my amazing husband was like, my wife is at home all day long. This would be great for her. And he wasn't wrong. So I have started working there. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably have caught on to that in my stories, but I just wanted to share with you guys openly that that's something I'm going to be doing now. With that being said, I often don't know if I'm working until less than 24 hours in advance. There's so much going on in the owners' lives. There's so much going on in my life, and it's like, if we can help each other out, that's what I've been doing. And I love it. I have been truly loving the community there. There's a program called the Silver Sneakers, which is 65 and older. People with certain type of insurance that they get to work out there, their insurance covers it. And so like my morning people are normally my silver sneakers people. So when I'm cleaning the gym, oh my gosh, you guys, like, this is stuff that like books and are written about, movies and shows are made about, of like this just little motley crew of people coming together and just making such a great community at the gym. So I have been loving it, and it's helped take the pressure of constantly creating off of me. Because if you guys know, I am very emotional, and when it comes to my creativity, I overthink a lot, and the pressure of that often holds me back. So the fact that I can have a little bit of extra income, I can get out of my head, be in this like super fun world, exercise, it's really helped with my mental health, and I am just so beyond thankful for that. I'm not gonna cry. But with that being said, it has caused a little bit of chaos in my schedule. I mean, that's what I'm using as an excuse. We all know that I already struggle with schedules and keeping on track with things. So that's gonna just be another extra excuse to that. One of the things that's adding to the chaos this time of year is my husband's back to work. Now, if you guys don't know why he's back to work and when he was off, all of that stuff, my husband is a road construction worker, and in the state of Michigan, they can't pave roads in the winter. So we are very fortunate to where my husband gets the whole winter off. Pretty much like somewhere in November up to April, he has off, which is crazy. We are normally able to travel a lot, but then this year we actually ended up having family come stay with us versus us traveling. And it was really awesome to have our family here and my husband here, but that threw off my schedule. And now my husband's back to work, which throws off my schedule because he works pretty much the same amount you would work year round, but in half the time. So he works very hard, which includes, normally 12 to 18-hour days, like insane hours. And I have learned that if I want to spend time with him and see him for even 30 minutes before he goes to bed after work, that I have to conform to his schedule. This is very hard for me. Going to bed when the sun is still up is very challenging for me. And I don't necessarily like fall asleep, but being unplugged from my phone, reading and winding down so that I can wake up at 4 a.m. whenever my husband wakes up, so that I can be awake and say goodbye and get to just chat with him that little bit. It's worth it to me. I have tried it where we have different schedules and I just don't enjoy it. So if you message me after 8 o'clock, the chances of me responding to you at 5 a.m. the next day are highly likely. This is such a transition time for my husband too, because he literally went from like not working, sleeping and doing whatever he wanted to back to work, working in the hot sun, grueling hours. It's a lot on all of us. So if I'm a little sporadic, especially this next month, that is why. Now he also can get rain days, and that also throws off my schedule because I'm going to take that time to spend with him. He typically gets Sundays off, but that could also change as well. So this is where I just learned to live in the chaos, but I wanted to communicate that to you guys because I really want to get monetized on here. I really want to be consistent with my content. I would love to start doing consistent sprints again. But right now it's so crazy, and if you guys are here for it, I am so thankful for that. Now, one of the huge things I'm working on is the biggest event I will ever be going to, as in like the amount of stuff I get to contribute and get to do for this event, is the Starfall Ball. I have talked about this quite a bit in the past, but it is officially crunch time for the Starfall Ball. If you are unfamiliar, the Starfall Ball is based on the ACOTAR series, and this is a high-end fantasy ball that the company, well, this particular ball is hosted by the company A Court of Rain and Revelry. This is the same company that put on the Dragon Gauntlet that I got to be a vendor at last year. But the Starfall Ball is even bigger. I know it's supposed to be like 500-600 people that pay with tickets. Tickets have been sold out literally, I think, for over a year, which is insane. So the fact that I get to be a vendor, and the best part, so when I was at the Dragon Gauntlet last year, the vendors got to sell stuff during the ball. With the Starfall Ball, the vendors sell in the morning during the day, and then I get to attend the ball. So if you are ACOTAR people, please let me know if you want behind the scenes on all the stuff I'm making and what I'm doing for my booth. Also, they want us to dress up when we sell our stuff. So kind of think like Ren Fair-esque, but also A Court of Thorns and Roses themed. And I just I'm so inspired. I'm re-listening to the series right now. This will be my third time rereading it. And I want all those little extra details to put in my art, to put in my costumes. Now that Joann's is out of business, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for my outfits. Also, I feel like I'm very much Feyre, but my husband is more of a Nesta gal. You may also know our cat's name is Nesta. So I was kind of thinking we could do both. At the market, I was hoping my outfit would be more Feyre vibes. And then during the ball later that night, I figured I could do something more Nesta-ish. So if you guys want behind the scenes of that, whether it's, shorts or reels, TikToks, whatever, shorter form content or vlogs, please let me know. I'm always apprehensive on what you guys want to see, but I'm just so stoked for this opportunity. I literally can't believe I get to do this for a living. I'm gonna cry again. Woo! I'm so excited, and yeah, I can't wait for these next couple of months. But the event is in mid-July, so I have time. But your girl needs a plan, and I have a plan for the stuff I'm gonna make. But now for outfits, all that, I really need to figure out what I want to do. Okay, next on my list is it is officially garden season again here in the Midwest. I know a lot of my friends are a little bit more south, and y'all have been making me so jealous with all of your amazing gardens and garden content. We have been getting our spring flowers, but we can't plant or have hanging baskets until pretty much now because of the fear of frost. So I haven't done anything yet this year. I know last year I kind of fell off on my garden vlog, and I didn't know if you guys just wanted updates as I did them. My husband and I are hoping to work on stuff more this weekend and Memorial weekend and stuff like that. So if you want to see what we're working on and what we pick and what I grow, I would love to share it with you guys. I just want to let you guys know what I will be doing for content, and I want to put out feelers for some of the different content I've been doing. So like I said, Matt only works half of the year, and Matt pays our bills. He is the breadwinner of our family, and I'm very grateful for that. With that being said, one of my huge inspirations has been my amazing friend Maddie at Floating Funds, but all my bookish friends will know her at This Bookish Cottage. Maddie has a separate YouTube channel called Floating Funds, and her YouTube channel is all of these fun savings challenges to save up for the next month of bills, Christmas, family trips, paying off debt, all that kind of stuff. And it has been such an inspiration to me. I am the one who manages our bills. Matt makes the money and then I manage it. That's just how we work in our relationship. And I was wondering if you guys were ever interested in like savings challenges or how I plan for living in such a weird like income base world, but this is how we're able to travel and do things and all that. So I was wondering if you guys were interested in seeing that on my channel. I don't think I would create a separate channel just because A Spark of Sam is supposed to be about all the things that I love and do, and as we all know, I love doing all the things. Some of the other things I would like to keep doing is obviously like book TBRs, but oh my gosh, guys, I really need to start telling you guys about the books I love and even about the ones that aren't my favorite, but I might think that you guys like as well. I really want to do that because I think that gives people insight on, who you are as a reader, and I need to be doing it. Also, I need to catch up on my reading snake because I'm behind. Also, I want to do more craft tutorials. I don't know why I get so hung up on that, and I don't know if it's because I'm still dealing with like mentally of like that used to be my job and now making it my own. I don't really, do like basic tutorials. It's normally like, oh, I'm randomly painting a chair today. I'm going to bring you guys along. So if you guys are okay with that, I would love to keep doing it. Also, I've been really liking to do vlogs, but they're also very chaotic. I don't know if they're going to be like making over a room, painting something like this, redoing my bookshelf, doing garden vlogs. I don't know. If you guys are liking the vlogs, please let me know. If you prefer a little bit more formal content too, let me know that as well. And then lastly, as for haul videos, I love haul videos, but I am trying to be a little bit more conscious about my hauls. And that's where I would like to do savings challenges and then like show, I have been saving up or I have been doing these fun challenges, and then I get to reward myself with a haul. In this economy, I think we all just need to focus on some like better things, but I don't think completely cutting off that little extra treat yourself part of your life is healthy either. I still have items from the Help Your Haul series I did on Instagram. I appreciate the people who donated to that on my Ko-Fi. I still have all intentions of finishing stuff and showing off the stuff I got. Like I said, life has just been crazy, and I'm trying to communicate with you guys my plans for the future. But I've just honestly been really happy lately, and as someone who's constantly like has anxiety and depression and dealing with chaos that just feels defeating, I'm just really in a good spot right now, but I also feel like I'm in an in-between. So I'm not seeing like a ton of success because I'm all over the place, but I'm just trying to enjoy that, if that makes sense. The last couple of years have been really mentally draining on me, and so to have all of these little things to look forward to has been so refreshing. And I'm feeling so happy. I feel like the connections I've been making with you guys and the community here has really filled my soul. And I'm just really thankful. If you haven't liked, commented, or subscribed yet, I would ask you to please do so. It really means a ton to me. A huge goal of mine is to get monetized here this year. And every little bit really does make a huge difference. And if you have made it this far, please leave a star emoji or lots of stars, because I'm getting excited for the Starfall Ball, and I'm feeling all the sparks. I'm feeling the joy that I've been kind of like scared to feel. It might seem really weird to say like I've been fearing happiness, but I do have a real fear that every time I feel like I catch my breath, something bad happens. So I'm just trying to enjoy the happiness I'm feeling now and not worry about things that are out of our control, because life happens. Wow, therapy must be really helping me. But seriously, I know so many of us are going through so many trying times, and the world is just honestly insane. And so anytime you can feel that little bit of happiness or just like a weight off your shoulders, please enjoy it. Please just soak that in, because we are all here for each other. And I know there's so many amazing people out there who care and do want to support each other. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.